Alright, so what's your name is, bro?
Forever Yams.
You got any aliases, any other secondary names?
Big 93.
Big 93. Why they call you Big 93?
Well, it's self-titled for real. I mean, 93, 93. The numeral value 93 is creativity, um, abundance, like more. It's artistic. You feel me? Number. I mean, but number value wise behind it. So
Mass.
yeah, and I feel like that describes me completely. So yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
I mean, yeah.
So, like I was telling you before we turned the camera on, I want this shit to like kind of not really just show struggle, but just show humble beginnings.
Right.
Because me and you both know you're a good person. You do good things. You feel me? You still out here grinding as a person and still trying to make dreams happen. So you feel me? You obviously motivated. How did you come from where we all come from and still stay with that motivation and that drive? That's what I'm trying to kind of create.
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, for real, me honestly, like truthfully, it's just like I have like I feel like like I have to make something of myself. You feel me? Like I can't go for nothing like no. I can't go outside for real.
Can't go regular.
Like yeah, you know what I mean? Like I always felt like I was supposed to be something big, but I never knew what it was for real. I used to think that was like sports, basketball, football type shit. When I was a kid, I used to be good as fucking drawing, but once I let that shit go, like it wasn't that. But like I know maybe I'll be an artist, maybe like painting or something or drawing or something.
That'd be your phase to come back to like feel me build to be or something.
And I got into different stuff over time, writing, whatever, and music came along. But really, like when it pushes me, I mean, out of like things we like face or whatever, and like where we come from and shit, like it's just that, like coming from that, you feel me? Like I think that's more motivating than anything for real. Honestly, like that's like motivation to get out some shit. You know what I mean?
When did you like notice though? Like you was like in that like for real?
I mean, like I said, when I was 7, I realized like, damn, we kind of like, hell, we fucked up a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I mean? But like, that was only because like, but I never really looked at first. I never really looked at it like, damn, like we in the hood, like, kind of in the trenches a little bit. But like, because the hood was like, it was always fun. You feel me? Like I always have friends and shit. Like,
can you name drop a few like people and like what first of all, what's the location? Like where we at when you quote unquote in the hood and you feeling yourself? Where we at? What's low?
Well, I was living in Nap at the time. Like that's the only place where I really been in like out in the mud and like in some shit for like coming out the gutter for. That's the only place. Like when I came to Marion, it was chilling. I was out in the country and shit.
All right, well hold on. Let's rewind. So you say you had some homies in Nap.
In Nap, yeah, my boy A, bro. That was my best friend at the time.
Y'all still active? Y'all still keep?
After I had moved to like various places since then. So it's like I lost contact with him, but like and from like I think it was like fourth grade, and like that's when I did try to bring like listen. I try to bring some like. Just know, I did some stupid shit, bro. I was doing stupid shit. We was just doing bad shit, and that's because I feel like that was just more, like I said, like where we come from and shit, and like man, rewind the question again one more time.
All right, so
my bad.
My original question or the question that we got going on?
Original question
Was just when you noticed you was in the hood and who you was around.
No, I also was in the hood. Like I said, it was my nigga A. To be honest, I really didn't fuck with nobody in our area like that, bro. For real.
So, but what was some shit that you and A was doing though? Like, what was y'all into? Like,
we was just outside for real, chilling. But like, there was one time, bro. Like, I had some other homies that was in my class or whatever. And like, niggas had seen that movie. You know that movie, Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, yes, I hadn't seen it at the time. It was around the time that shit came out. Everybody seen that shit. At least some niggas in my class seen that shit. I ain't seen that shit. So like I didn't know what he was talking about or whatever, but he was like, they wanted to basically reenact it and do the little shit. So the niggas had white crayons, was chopping it up like it was cocaine and shit, putting in bags and shit, and like we was just like we have Monopoly money. They take all the Monopoly money, niggas would be selling it to each other and whatever. And it did make it like it was like a game, bro. It was like a game.
So cool. That
escalated to like, hey, he was like, let's all try to bring some shit, bring some weed. If everybody can bring some weed to school, bring some whatever.
School? Wait, pause. Hold on. Go back.
Yes, nigga, to school.
So y'all in what grade right now? Like
we in like 4th grade, bro.
So y'all in 4th grade. Y'all trying to reenact the Biggie movie.
Bro.
Y'all already got shit lined up as technical paraphernalia.
Yes, bro.
And then y'all niggas trying to bring weed to school.
Yes, because listen, the teachers had bans. She said no more Monopoly shit. They had like some kind of rules on the crayons and shit. Nigga, it was bad. They said anybody with Monopoly money. I had to stack some walls on that bitch when they made that rule. So I'm like, damn, I'm really on some big baller shit right now in my head, bro. Some fucking goofy shit, bro. So like.
You got that clout though. You got that clout. So
yeah, bro. So like then he was like, no, fuck, we're gonna take it up a step. He was like, everybody get some shit, and it was like, and it was like Tom, like I wasn't never too much a follower, but like in this moment I was being a follower. And I was like, man, he's like, let's try to bring some shit. My nigga Abe, his dad smoked weed. He told me that. So like I'm knowing, okay, I'm just gonna ask Abe, can he whatever. He gave me like it wasn't even like a full gram. It was like a 0.4 or 3 or some shit, some stupid shit.
Shit.
Bro, yeah, he took it from that, bro. He gave me whatever. I still some little tobacco in my mom because my grandpa came over that past weekend, bro. Yeah. And the ashtray, I mixed that with the little whatever and put in a little right there. Put that shit in my backpack, bro. Tell me why, nigga. My mom don't ever check my backpack. The one time she checked my backpack, bro.
No.
So did you do your homework?
No.
Nigga, I swear to God, she don't ever check my backpack. Do my homework. It's just she trusts me. I did my homework. But one time, I swear to God, the one time she did, she goes like, she gets to, what's that? I said, that's probably my lunch or something. I had my backpack on, like some. She said, nah. She said that ain't what that is. She said, I know. She said, nah, hell no. She said, it ain't that. Bro, she get to looking at this bitch. She find it. She said, what is this? I said, I don't know. She said, don't lie to me. She said, this is how.
Hold on, pause. When you finish, did you rat the homies out? Did you rat the homies out?
I tried it, bro. All right, listen. With everything in me, nigga, I was done denying.
She was going.
She pulled out the belt, nigga. She pulled out the cord, nigga. She pulled out the whole nine, nigga. She extendo clip. And then she was like, she wasn't going. So like, I didn't bring her to school. And then she was like, tell me, I explained her the whole shit. I told her, Ray, whatever. Because I was going to my mom 2 months longer, bro. She already whooped my ass to some, or she about to whoop my ass to some shit. I mean, she did whoop my ass for that, surprisingly. My grandpa, she called my grandpa. He's talking about, hey, I'm coming all the way down to Marion and put it on you, bro. Like, whatever. Type shit. And I wasn't too worried about my mom. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. It was that. My mom was that. My mom, hey. But my grandpa really put that fear in me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But like,
so when your grandpa was coming, you kind of had to come clean.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I mean, you were the last kid. I was just curious. Yeah. Look, before we go too far down the rabbit hole, let's slow it back a little bit. So you chilling with A, you doing bad shit with the homies in class. You kind of got the clout. You already kind of doing some media style shit. There may not have been cameras involved, but y'all was already doing some light acting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what was some of the kind of like influences in your head? What did you think at that moment that you were finna lead? That was finna lead to.
I really didn't, bro. To be honest, I don't know what it was finna lead to, bro. I was really at that point in time. I don't think I really thought too much about certain shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I really didn't. Like I was really.
So you didn't have like any type of like, oh, I want to be this right now type.
No, hell no. Like okay. I will, except for. Like I was heavy into sports. Like I thought for sure, bro.
Like the sports shit.
Basketball.
That was still kind of like what you were gonna rely on.
Yeah, basketball, football. That was it for me. That was it. It was gonna be one or the other. Like I wasn't. It's always been that up until a certain point. Like so I got in homeschool.
When did that certain point come along? Where were you at, and like what was going on in that certain point when it changes into like going from you realizing that like sports may not happen into something else? What happened at that time period?
When I got in homeschool, bro. Like when I got in homeschool and I got like and listen, bro. I wanted to play sports in homeschool. I wasn't got in homeschool.
And where were you at?
I was. This is after I came back here to Marion.
So you was local.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So when you was going to Marion,
like
to do that kind of stuff.
I came back. I came back to Marion. What was it? I came back 6th grade. I take it back. First came back for 5th grade. In 5th grade, because my grandma had a stroke and shit. My mom came back, and my grandpa needed helping her, so we stayed down for that. Then I ended up moving back to Ohio a year later. I was kind of shitty because like I had a little girlfriend and shit. Yeah, I wasn't trying to break that up, bro. I was kind of sad about that shit, but I came back.
Again?
A year later, yeah, bro. Yeah, not even that full year, bro. I don't think. Yeah, but yeah, like about a year later, and cause my grandpa had a heart attack, and we had 2, and then he ended up passing away during his surgery and shit.
Damn.
That's why I came back to help my grandma and shit. And then 6th grade, I went through that shit. 7th grade, I got into like 6th and 7th grade. I got in a lot of fights. Like I got in hella shit.
Any reason why though? Like
why
that you could put it on? That you could put on it? Was it just like motherfuckers trying you?
Motherfuckers are trying me, bro. That's all it was. Motherfuckers trying me. I don't know, cause like I'm a shorter dude, so I don't know. It's like that, and I think that little man syndrome shit might be real, nigga. Cause like
it might have got to your head type shit,
bro. Yeah, because I don't like.
Well, you a young nigga. You feel me? You going through a lot of shit going on. You moving around.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But it's also just like it's not even the little man syndrome shit. It's just how I was raised, bro. Like my grandpa instilled a lot of shit in me, bro. I ain't never had him dad or nothing, but that was the only nigga really installed some shit in me. But like one thing I was always raised, and that goes past to my mom. It goes to my uncles, whatever. My whole family from like all my people, bro. Ain't never been no hoe, bro. Like I'm not going for none of that type shit. Like no disrespect. You feel me? I always give respect or whatever. You know, that's just off rip. I give respect until motherfucker give me a reason not to.
Exactly.
To be on some
I live by that exact same code.
Yeah, and I'm a motherfucker like you tweak with me, I'm gonna tweak harder. Right. I got to, bro. Like I got to. I can't let you out tweak me, bro. No, for real. So it's like, and I don't be on that. I'm the chillest motherfucker, bro. You know this, bro. Most part I be chilling, quiet. I might be whatever conservative or whatever, and it's not because I'm whatever. It's just like that's just who I am or whatever. That's
your personality.
Like, yeah, but like and so like I feel like a nigga beef with me.
So question though. You said how did that get instilled into you? You said that was just through family and just
man. That's just how like that's
small discipline and stuff.
Yeah, bro. Like that's like my granddad was a real deal. Like it's just like certain shit. Like you don't tolerate certain shit. You gotta stay on 10. Exactly. You feel me? Win, lose, or draw. You feel me? You know, fight back. You know what I mean? Type shit. So like I wasn't finna let nobody bully me. Nigga, if I got bullied, nigga, my mom about to whoop my ass for letting the nigga just do me like some whatever. Like, you know what I mean? The type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so cool. But, so based upon that, like I just have one other question kind of around so you going through this time period of where you're moving back and forth a lot and you said your grandpa had just passed away and that like they was, you know what I'm saying, you was kind of going through a lot. Like what kind of music were you listening to in that time period? Like, you feel me? During that, like, what was
music wise, like,
because I don't know. Do you kind of like depend on music a little bit when you go through stuff emotionally a little bit or no?
Nah. See, okay.
Was it movies or anything? Like, do you have anything that you distracted yourself with?
It was more like books and knowledge and shit. Like knowledge of like.
Yeah. Okay.
Like knowledge of self. Knowledge of like my people, like just black people, shit like that. You know, the true history, not the shit that be in the books and shit. Like because like cause to know that I feel like to know our truth for real. So it's like, bro, I kind of went in that direction. Like, cause my grandpa was into a lot of other shit. Like as far as like that, like there was more to him. So like when I realized that, like I kind of looked into that direction. Music wise, I never like, to be honest, music was never like oddly enough was never like I said, up until I got into it, was never really more like an outlet or like, damn, let me go, whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, I always liked music and shit, like always whatever, but I swear to God, I never
passionate with it.
Never was like, damn, let me focus on some music, let me think about something. Like I swear to God. Okay. But like I said, up until I got to homeschool, when I got kicked out of school and they told me I couldn't do sports, I couldn't play for Marion because I didn't
all
go.
the fights and stuff.
Not even that, bro. Like they told me it was like. I was in K-12 or whatever. They said, oh, because you don't physically go to the school,
you can't play
type shit.
Damn.
And tell me why, nigga, after I come back, like 11th grade, like whatever, they told me I could have played the whole time.
What the fuck?
So like, but at this point, I didn't give a fuck.
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit though. So
yeah, let me rewind.
Yeah. So we just left the school fights. You just got into homeschool.
Yeah.
Are you around anybody at this point? Are you clicked up with anybody at this point? Do you work with anybody?
No, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, when I went to homeschool, I ain't gonna lie. I felt a ways, bro. That shit did something to me for real. Like, I feel like that whole shit everybody went through, like when COVID, like that moment of like solitude and clarity.
Yeah.
And like, nigga, I had that already. You feel me? Like, I feel like cause like when I first went to homeschool, the first month, I swear to God, the first month, bro, I got kicked. Well, I was used to be in the band class, bro, and like, I was getting kicked out of that shit all the time. But like, one of the niggas I was cool with in the band class, this nigga was like, I went to the
Can you name drop it all or no?
His name was Chase. I can't remember his last name.
Okay, so
a big tall motherfucker. I can't even remember his last name. Nothing like that. I just remember Chase.
Okay.
Bro, and at the time, I thought I thought that was my buddy. You know what I mean? I was like, I came to the parade, bro. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, who are you? And I was like, you know, he's like, don't your name don't ring a bell. Don't he said doesn't ring a bell. I was like, damn. I'm like, it's only been a month. Like it's only been a month, bro. So like, I go to my show or whatever, go wherever. I'm like, damn, niggas done. Like I'm gonna just erase from niggas whole whatever. But it wasn't just him no more. You know what I mean? I would over time like I had a Facebook, bro, and like I would hit niggas up to hang out or do shit or whatever the fuck. Niggas wasn't like it was acting weird. Like it was like niggas wasn't hitting me back or niggas was acting like almost like who the fuck are you type shit,
So you was just kind of like you ain't really
bro.
have nobody.
Yeah, so like it was at first it was kind of like it was kind of lonesome, like almost depressing. Like and like it was depressing because like I didn't really you don't have like nigga, at this time everybody's finding out who they are, who their friends are, coming into they whatever, and like nigga it's me.
How did you move past that though? Like,
Move past really like I just came at peace with myself, bro. For real, like I I made a couple friends, like, in my neighborhood and shit like that. I go outside or whatever,
can you name
and
all the people on who?
yeah, my shout out my nigga Wooga, bruh. Shit, damn, yeah, for real. All top. That's really all niggas. Oh, my nigga Kagan, my nigga Vlox. You know what I mean? Um, that's it for real, bro. I really can't even tell you like, but like, and it was some other like, it was some other people that was like that that would just come through. That be just through there or whatever. Not and whenever they came through, we hoop or some shit or play football or whatever the fuck. But like that was for the most part, I was in the crib. Like I was in the crib. I barely went outside for real like that. Like it was more like I was just on some like.
What were you focusing on at that time?
At that time, I was focused on like I said, man. I'm a really knowledgeable person.
So you was reading
bro.
the books still.
I'm talking more on like religion, spirituality, like
just trying to find who you was. Like
yeah, bro. I feel like at the time, bro. Like I mean, even now, still, like don't get me wrong. Like, that was like my main like. If I'm thinking about something or I'm like into some shit, like I'm doing research, like I'm on that. But like, I mean, I was also into writing heavy. Like I used to write poetry and shit like that. I used to be heavy on that shit.
Do you remember
And,
any of your poems off top?
off top, sorta.
You don't have to fit a full one, just kind of something shows like what you
I'm trying to think of this one, bro. I really fuck with that one, bro. If I still had that bitch, bro. Shit. If I can remember, I'll come back to it, bro.
All right. I fuck with that.
I remember because like this is years ago.
You're using all the poetry and stuff to be able to move past some stuff, and like at that time, are you like you said you're kind of like going through a lot. So like, if you're just gaining knowledge at that point and you're trying to figure out who you are as yourself, like. Could you at that point figure out what you really were going towards, or were you still not?
Nah, it was really like I didn't know. Really, what got me to the point was like, all right, I used to be, like I said, so like when I was homeschool, I was never in class. So, like homeschool really didn't do shit for me because like I didn't do shit in homeschool. Okay. Like I was on other shit. Like I was on whatever. So like
what though? What was you?
What happened was I ended up getting on this site. It was called Experience Project, where you basically share your experiences with people. Like there's experience for everything. So like. Whatever. I was on there for real. And then like someone was like there was like a little poetry section. So like I said, I used to write poetry and shit. I used to put my shit on there. Someone was like, "Oh man, hey, this is dope, bro. Hey, you got bars or some shit." I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And he said,
okay.
He said,
so you got in on
yeah. So he told me, he said, you should write. He said you should get on this. He said you should do a song make a song with me. I'm not knowing. I'm like a song, you know what I mean? But he wants me to write it out. So like I was doing written songs before anything. You feel me? So like we would do written songs on that app. We do written songs, whatever. Whatever. And keep in mind, I'm not.
So quick question. Let's flash forward for 2 seconds. So is that? Remember when we were at my girl's apartment back in the day? Mm-hmm. Was that the same app that you were rap battling those people on?
No. Now listen. Hey, so bro. Someone commented under that on that one of the rap posts because one was like it was under a song we wrote called America, but it was like about the corruption of you know the government, the police and shit, brutality and different shit. So like whatever, he's like, oh bro, you raw. He said, I don't usually whatever, but he said I want to do some shit with you too. And he said, but you should join this site. You should join this site, Rap Pad, bro. Catch me on there too. Check out Rap Pad. That shit hard. So so I was on Rap Pad, bro. I checked it out, bro. And I'm making an account and shit, nigga. That shit really got me into rapping. I never thought about rapping and shit until I got on that site. Okay. And that's because I seen other niggas doing it, and like I seen like it was more like motivating shit.
All right, hold on.
Let's
not go down. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. All right, so you was doing the poems though. So
yeah.
So how so he started telling you have bars. All right, so let's focus on that for a second. So how did that affect, like when you found out that you could possibly potentially just have some lyrical abilities, not even really just you obviously could know you didn't say these out loud. Did you ever say them out loud at that point? Really? Were you speaking them or you just strictly typing?
It was more like cuz like when I first wrote the shit, like I was still thinking poetry mindset. You feel me? So like I said, I'm just going to do my poetry. Like I'm just going to come on some I'm still like in that mindset, like I'm just gonna whatever. I'm not really thinking like I'm not knowing how like I'm not thinking flows, melodies. I'm not thinking none of that shit. I'm not thinking lyrics and being lyrical and bars and shit. I'm not thinking like that. I'm just thinking like let me speak on some shit. But like he but at the same time, rap is poetry, and I realized that like once I realized like when he told me like I mean it's poetry, bro. It's real poetry. Literally. You know what I mean?
This sounds so. Sorry. This sounds so much just like. Did you ever watch the Hulu shit about the RZA?
Yeah, I seen bits and
like
pieces,
how
bro.
he started out. That's
shit.
literally exactly how he started out. He started doing the poem shit in his head and like writing it down,
and
then eventually started speaking it. And I'm telling you, bro, you start to sound more and more like the RZA every fucking time we talk.
Nah, bro, listen, like, not for real. That's how I talk. But like I was separating it in my mind. That's the problem.
How so? What you mean?
I was thinking about like. Cause like keep in mind like at the time my favorite rapper was like Lil Wayne and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause that shit popping at the time.
That nigga had a game in the chokehold for like chokehold.
So okay, so let's take it back for a second then. So you do have favorite music at this time. So what's good? What's popping in your mind right now? What's popular at the times? What's on your playlist? What's on your MP3?
Playlist?
What's
because listen, that's what I'm saying. Like when I got into Rap Pad, like I'm seeing like niggas taught me how to rap, bro. Like if I like niggas don't know, I can really. I be doing fun a lot of shit like whatever.
Yeah, you have fun with it, bro.
I be some songs are nonsense shit, but I can drop a classic right now if I wanted to. You know what I mean? And it's because I know how to bro. Niggas taught me how to rap. There is a science behind this shit for real. It's a lot of shit behind this shit. But like niggas taught me. I wouldn't know what an internal rhyme was if niggas didn't tell me on rap.
What's an internal rhyme?
It's like if I say it's like okay, it's like how that. Let me see. What's his name? It's like I'm trying to give you an example, bro. There's somebody who Eminem has a lot of turnarounds, but like
can
it's
you
like
give me
an
example of him?
In between. If I say fuck man, I'm trying to give you an example, bro. I'm on the spot right now. Fuck shit.
Have you ever used one in one of your songs?
Not as of recently. I used to be heavy on turnaround because I was trying to practice like getting into it. So like in like some older shit I did, I don't even think I have the shit out for real like that. But it's like the rhymes are. It's like if I rhyme.
Damn son.
Let's say I'm just gonna say if I say, bro, fuck man, damn, hold on.
Go ahead.
It's like it's not gonna be like the ending rhyme is gonna be what's ever in between, bro. Like it's internal rhymes. It's literally what it sounds like. It's the rhymes in between. If I say
pause. Okay, but no, okay. We get a little distracted anyway.
My bad.
No, you good. I had to ask a question. We went down a rabbit hole. It's cool. It'd be like that. So, but like I was saying though, so like your music influences, like who were they at the time of you